Okay, let me play it. Hopefully it fit the screen. Make y'all little, not on my mouse. Swear to God, don't get a Mac because it doesn't function properly sometimes. Okay, welcome to the call. So basically what this is, my first time hosting a coach opportunity call. Usually we started with a 5-day group, then we slashed it to a 3-day group, then we slashed it again to a 1-hour text only event group. And now I'm going, I guess, as vulnerable as I can be and being live, which is scary for me. If you don't know me, I hate talking to people. I'm very shy, even though some people say it doesn't seem like it. I don't want to say I hate people because I love people, but I hate conversations. They scare the crap out of me. So don't judge me. This is the first one. So welcome to our call. And what we're going to do is basically go over what the coaching opportunity is, what it's done for me personally in my business. I'll go through the basics of coaching, and then we can open the floor up for questions, and we can actually open the floor up if some of the coaches that are on the call with us would like to share any of their successes and stories, anything that they want. So I'll try to go through quickly. So that's not me. What the heck? It didn't save. Hold on. Who? Wrong one. Where'd it go? This one's mine. Like I said, don't judge me. Gonna open mine now. Look, that's me. All right, so I am a combined 6-star diamond coach, 2015 elite coach, and a Success Club 5 all-star. So that may just sound like gibberish to you if you're not in the coaching world yet. So what that means is I've built a business. It's not a hobby anymore. It's making other people realize that this is actually great potential and income, and just for yourself. If you don't know my story, I started because we were flat out broke. I was the only one working. Christopher was injured at his job, and we were getting just workman's comp from him, which if you haven't dealt with workman's comp, you don't get crap as far as pay. So I was the manager of Orange Leaf, making so much money, and we were struggling. So I was approached by my coach, and basically this was his message to me. Hey, you played soccer. You'd make a great coach. You're athletic. And you know what? I took it and ran with it because I had already looked at coaching, and I almost signed up twice by myself. And I didn't because I didn't believe in myself. I said that no one would look at me seriously. No one would care what I want to say. I was a registered dietitian. I was going to make all kind of money when I got my degree. And guess what? It didn't happen. No one around here needs registered dietitians. And I was working for a wellness company, and the dietitian part of it sucked. I like the wellness part because now that Google is so infamously smart and famous, Google knows everything, and your degree means nothing to some people. They'll come back and say, well, Google said this. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm not the kind of person to argue, so I back off, and I just want to help. That's what I'm here for, and I think that's what God put me here for, is to help and share what works for me and just learn. I'm not saying that anything that I do is perfect, and just because I have all these credentials within the Beachbody world does not mean that I'm anything different than anyone on this call or anyone that watches this call later on. I've just put in the time and the effort, and I know what has worked for me in the past, and then you improve upon that. It's not about where you are now. It's about where you want to be. So off my soapbox. Yeah, that's what it's called, a soapbox. I'm a wife. If you didn't know, I'm expecting mother. I'm 16 weeks right now. We're due December 27th. My birthday is December 31st, and Christopher's is December 26th. So we might have a double birthday. That'll be exciting. And I have 4 beautiful fur babies that I absolutely love and my husband absolutely hates. It's a great household. As I said, I'm a registered dietitian, but like I also said, the economy nowadays doesn't call for dietitians as much as I would like them to where we live, and I'm not about relocating. So right now I am currently full-time assistant manager at Academy over the soft lines. So what that means is I'm over footwear and apparel, and that's 85% of the store. So it's stressful. And I am also a coach. I do it very part-time. When I was working at the wellness company that I was at before I got laid off with the oil field downturn, I was working a lot more because I could work on my business while I was at work because we weren't that busy. But now that I have no access to anything other than the walkie-talkie at work, can't really do that. So definitely consider myself part-time. I try to model a healthy lifestyle for my family and those around me. It's not only for them and it's not only for me, because if I said it was for me, I feel like that would be selfish, because it's not. I do work out for me and I do drink my shakes for me, but I also do it to show people that they can do it also, because it's not about what you can do, it's about what you can help others do, in my perspective. I am Insanity and Size certified. I have taught Insanity classes, and I have yet to teach in a Size certified class, and I don't plan on it because I suck at dancing. I did it just so I could see Shanti. And I love paperback books and obviously Nikes, if you know me. Shanti Obsessor and pizza and hot fries are my weakness. So like I said, I'm not perfect. I love bad foods. Just try to stay away from them. So, history of Beachbody in a timeline. It was started in 1998 from Carl Deichler and John Congdon, and it was basically an infomercial company. And along the way, they noticed that people who were doing the workouts would create forums and conversations that they would motivate and support each other. And those that were in these forums versus the ones that had joined later and said that they had tried multiple times, couldn't get through, the forums and the community is what got them the results. So in 2007, Team Beachbody was launched, which is the coaching opportunity. And then this is all of the newer programs that you are probably more familiar with. You're probably less familiar with the older ones. Obviously, our newest one is Hammer and Chisel. We have Country Heat coming out at the end of this month, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and all of these beautiful programs. Revenue. Yep. You can see coaches create income for the company, but that more importantly, what this slide is about is to show you that this company and this strategy is going nowhere. We are not going down like other companies. They are very careful with what they promote and what they, I guess, quote unquote, do. Because a lot of companies, I don't want to say MLM because that's just gross to me. It's a multi-level helping business is what I like to call it. But most companies along the lines of what we do as far as signing up people and talking about people, it falls through the cracks because they don't think it through and they are not seriously out there to help people. They are just there to make money, and that's not what Beachbody is about. And that is what I absolutely love about this company. Excuse me. And as you can see, the coaches have just skyrocketed throughout the years. Started with 40 coaches, and last year, I believe, there was almost 250,000 coaches. Our team was ranked number 211 last year. I was shooting for under 200, but, you know, things happen. But out of 250,000, that is still beyond exciting. So that's what we're working for this year, to stay up there. And I just can't even say it enough that I want to help. It's not about being the top. It's not about being all these achievements. It's about changing someone's life. And that's truly the goal of what our coaches and our coaching network is. So why Beachbody? What makes us unique? What differentiates us from all the other companies? So we have fitness, obviously. You have your DVDs, any 21 Day Fix, Insanity, T25, anything that you have that is fitness related. You're a sponsor for it. You are promoting it whether you think you are or not. If you are pressing play, you're being a coach. You are doing the vital behaviors of coaching. You're working out. That's basically what we do as coaches. We work out and we share it, but you're just not getting paid for it. And it's a concept that a lot of people don't understand. They think that coaching is so hard, and it's not all fun and games. And I mean, sometimes it's not fun and games because you have these people that try to bash you and say that you're in this for the money and you're not really here to help people. But if you truly deep down have that passion, you blow those under the rug. We also have nutrition, obviously, of the Shakeology, but we also have the performance supplements. They got away with the weight loss shake because they supplemented it with Shakeology. They do have some joint formula. They do have some multivitamins. We have a whole line of nutrition. Peer support, obviously the coaching network, but not only coaching network, your customers. When you sign a customer, you put them in a group with other customers and coaches who are doing the same thing as them, who are drinking their shake, who are doing their workouts and giving them recipes and being motivational. You're being that one person that connects them to like-minded people so that they're successful. And we also have rewards. Every time you rank advance in the company, I don't know if you can see behind me all these pretty little placards, you get recognized through the company, you get recognized, you get free trips. I've earned 3 free trips. Well, it'll be 4 free trips. I've gone to the summit, which is Beachbody's coach annual, get together. My first one was free. I earned it via Beachbody as a coach. I basically get my Shakeology paid for every month. I don't ever pay it out of my pocket. Every month they'll do prizes as to if you help at least 3 people and get started with a challenge pack, you get a free prize. And they have some pretty neat prizes. People can't buy them, so coaches actually try to get people to give it to them if they don't make it. I mean, it's a big deal. And the rewards are just a little piece of it, but it gives you a little something extra to push for. So Shakeology, like all my customers and all my coaches, not only is it good for you, it's good for you. So Shakeology is not just a protein shake, and I want to get this out of the way. It is not a protein shake, and do not ever call it a protein shake. Protein shakes have legit protein and carbs. That's it. Shakeology does have protein and it does have carbs, but it has amino acids. It has prebiotics and probiotics, and that's for your indigestion and your gut health. It has over 75 different superfoods. It has adaptogens, which helps your body fight off infections. And it has 75% of your daily multivitamin, basically, your multivitamin intake. So those prebiotics that you're trying to take supplements for, trying to eat yogurt for, and you don't even like yogurt, those amino acids that you're buying extra supplements for, those digestive enzymes that you're trying to shove pills down your throat along with your multivitamin. You can throw all those out the window and you drink 1 shake a day. I mean, let's get real. It does cost a little bit up front, but if you sign as a coach, you're going to get it at the discount. And it's $4, or Let's Go Coach discount, $3 a shake. When you cook, I promise you your breakfast costs about $3. Or if you have a snack, what's that cookie cost you? If it's a protein cookie like I like to have, it's $1.50. That's expensive for 1 cookie. And this has more than any of that in it. And if you think about your medicine cabinet, how much do you pay for a multivitamin? You don't need it. So it's money that could be spent better is what I like to tell people. So this is all of the ingredients. I'm not going to go over them. But your 1 bag has all of this. If you can't see the, amazingness of it, I'm going to pray for you, because I was against Shakeology from the beginning. I swore I was going to return it the second my 29th day hit, and I was going to return an empty bag because I don't do shakes. I don't like shakes. It's so gross. I'm here almost 3 years later. I didn't return a bag. So it has to be good, I promise. And this is the actual Shakeology wall that I visited when I got my free trip to California through Beachbody. And it was pretty legit. It was a lot bigger than I expected. So we have something. Oh, I didn't do that. I did it by itself. So we have something for everybody. And like this shows, proven results. These are people that have submitted their before and afters. And every time you submit your before and after, you get a free t-shirt for that program that you submitted. This girl on the left, I actually know her. Her name is Heather. We met through Facebook, and she is amazing. She just had a baby, so she's back on a different journey. These people your journey doesn't begin and end when you have results. You have to continue to work for it. And that's the beauty about this, is it's a lifestyle change. It's not 21 days and, oh, you're done, I'm ripped, I'm never going to work out again. It's not like that. And that's the beautiful thing, because your health is continuous. Your life is continuous, and it's dependent on you. And if you're going to do the cleanses and the fast that only last 10 days, then you're only going to have 10 days worth of results. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. Okay, come on. As you can see, results. Peer support. You have a network of coaches that will do anything for you to be successful. But I will say that I do get a lot of coaches that come to me with different coaches that sign up for the name. And if you're looking into coaching and you start doing some research and you see that this person's a 7-time elite coach, she makes X amount of dollars, and you're going to go with her. It hurts, but I've gotten people that come to me and say that they've got burned. So when I think about coaching, I think about the person that I connect with the most as the best coach for me. Not about the name, it's not about the credentials, it's about the person that understands you, has time to help you, and is willing and dedicated to help you. So coaches, when we go to Summit, it's like no other. It's like a big family reunion because you see these people constantly through social media and you follow them and you think that they're a celebrity in your eyes, but they're just a person like you, and they have the same mission and the same willpower as you. So God, I can't even describe how amazing this network is, because without it, you would not have training. You would be doing this all by yourself, and you wouldn't have that one-on-one relationship with someone that you never would have met without coaching. So we're going to get into the basics of what is a coach. You don't have to be a fitness expert or nutrition expert. You don't have to be a registered dietitian like me. You can be Joe Blow. As long as you have dedication and a passion for helping others, as well as helping yourself, you can be a coach. And you don't already have to be at your fitness goal. So you don't have to be, if you have a goal of 50 pounds, don't wait till you hit that goal. And I tell that quite frequently. Don't wait till the end of your story. You need to start at the beginning of your story, because what attracts people to you is the realness of your story, the struggle, the strength, and the tributes. Everything that you do throughout your journey is what will bring people to you, because you're being true. And the truth is what people want. And you don't have to be a salesperson, and I beg that you don't be a salesperson. Because like I said, you need to be true, and the truth is what helps, and the truth is what gets people to want to work with you. I said all this already. So benefits of being a coach, I did also say this. You get your free trips. You work your own hours. I work a crazy schedule right now. I'll close one night, open the next, and then I'll close for 3 nights. So my schedule is never set. But what I do is make sure that I have those 30 minutes minimum a day that I am going to do my follow-ups, that I'm going to reach out to new people, that I'm going to work on my challenge group for, so that my team constantly has something for them to work towards and something for them to invite to. And same thing for my challengers. I want them to continuously have something to strive for. I don't want to just leave them hanging in the dust. It's not about these 21 days that you're going to work with me and then I never want to talk to you again because you signed up. That's not how it is. It's a continuous learning process. So you set your own hours. You don't have to work from 8 to 6. I'm sorry, that doesn't matter. 8 to 9 is an hour. You don't have to be a 9 to 5. I mean, you can put in the time when you have. You can do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. It's whenever you want. You get that part. So you can do part-time. Listen to me. Part-time or full-time. I'm definitely part-time. Like I said earlier, I was more along the lines of full-time last year because of my job and the way the hours work. But right now, I am beyond part-time. You can do online relationships. 95% of my coaches and customers are from online. And social media. Like I said, I'm very shy. Conversations are very difficult for me. So when someone asks me a question, I'll give them an answer, but it's hard for me to relate as far as how to talk to them versus how to type to them. I can give you what to say in an instant if someone is talking to you online that would help them relate to their goals. But in person, I babble and I get so cotton-mouthed and over anxiety. It's crazy. And you get to share your passion and help other people do the same thing. Doesn't get any better than that. Like I said, rewards. Payment is a reward. I'm not even going to lie. I've made full-time income working part-time with this. It's crazy to think because, again, when I signed up, I swore I was going to quit. There was no way I could make money with this. No one would listen to me. Yeah. So you do make commissions. You get extra bonuses per week if you decide to build a team as a coach. Like I said, I've earned 4 trips already. You get the recognition, wear, and share, and you also get the free, I guess, gifts that they give per month. It's different every month, so I don't want to say things or items that they give, but they do have gifts every month. And these are just some things, the trainings and tools, things that we provide as coaches along with Beachbody. Each coach that you're working with has different guidelines as to what works for their team as far as training. So depending on what team you're joining, that's going to depend on what type of training you get. But they have everything in the online office when you sign up as a coach. So you can start your own new formula if you want. But the communication-wise, that's the same for everybody. They have the wake-up call every Monday, which is a top coach that basically gives their tips and helps you be successful on what they've done to help them be successful. You get the monthly newsletter and breaking news, and then obviously social media. Beachbody is on all the forms of social media, and you can follow them. They have learnings, they have top coaches, stories, they have all kind of things that you can learn from them on there. And look, that's us. So what to expect from our team. Like I said, we do have new coach training, which we just started a new version of one, and I'm hoping it does well. We have bi-weekly team calls. We did do weekly, but I had to change it to bi-weekly because of my schedule and how inconsistent my schedule is. It's very hard for me to find a rhythm in that right now. I'm trying. But as of now, we do bi-weekly. I always host a monthly team challenge. I invite all the coaches, all the customers that you have, or you can host your own. It's whatever platform you feel most comfortable with. We do team building events, but a lot of my coaches are not in Louisiana with me. A lot of them are in other states, so it's kind of hard. And with my job, I keep blaming my job. But when I had a steadier job, I would do them on weekends, but I work mostly weekends now. So it's hard for me to find one. When I do have a weekend off, I do schedule one, but it's usually spur of the moment because I get my schedule about a week in advance. It sucks. We do have a private Facebook page, and we do have recognition and accountability within our team. So let's talk options. You've talked to your coach after this, and you're like, yes, let's do it. I'm ready. Where do you go from here? You sign up. And then you have a customer. It's the same thing. When you're inviting to the opportunity, you're inviting to help them with their fitness and their goals. You're not inviting as a coach or as a customer unless you go specifically because you think this person would be a great coach. I go into every conversation with the customer mindset and then talk to the person, and once I get a feel for if they are already in this fitness journey or if I think they would be interested, then I bring up the coaching opportunity. So if they are interested in joining as a coach, you have 3 ways that you can get them started. Challenge Pack is going to be your best bet, not only for you as a coach, because you know that they're getting set up with the complete enrollment, but you know that they're going to have their Shakeology, and they're going to have their business starter kit, and they're going to have their program. So they're going to have all 3 pieces of this business and this fitness journey that'll make them successful. So if you have someone that signs up with just a fitness program, they're going to still have results, but they won't have the results that they would have had with Shakeology in that kit. So I always encourage a challenge pack. I do understand that sometimes the price of it is not suited for everybody because the cheapest one is $140, but they don't have to pay the coach startup fee, and all of their Shakeology will come home direct, so they don't have to deal with that. They also get the Beachbody Club membership, which is basically their Beachbody On Demand for free for the first 30 days. So that's the kit that I like to get started with because I know that they have everything that they need to be successful. You can also sign them up with the coach enrollment fee and their Shakeology, or with the coach enrollment fee and their fitness program. So what if they sign up as a coach? You do have to pay $16 a month. And what that $16 a month covers is all of this. And let me just tell you, from a business standpoint, it is worth it. You don't have to deal with any kind of inventory. You don't have to take care of anything as far as customer support. You send them right to the customer support line, and they have someone there 24 hours a day, I believe. They give you marketing material if you would like to use it. You have 3 websites that they keep up to date for you constantly. You have access to training at any time that you want it. You have your Coach Online Office, which again has the training in it. You don't have to deal with any returns. I mean, I can go on and on, but for $16, I swear to Jesus, it's the best $16 I've ever spent every month, because I don't want to deal with keeping products here and then not being able to sell them, because you don't know what each person's goal is and what fitness program would suit them. And having that in a warehouse away from me is a blessing. So the same thing goes for a customer. They can get started with the challenge pack, their Shakeology, or their fitness program. They just, how do I get off of that? They don't have the option of getting the discounts. And that is how I approach every situation, is if you would rather have discounts, and you, even if you factor in the discounts with the coach Shakeology, you're still coming out under the customer price. So that's what I tell them. If you're wanting a challenge pack and you want to save money, go customer, because you can be a customer for just a discount, and then you can upgrade to actually work in the business. Or you can stay for just a discount. It's basically what you want. So in the next 24 hours, I would like you to talk to the person who followed up with you and basically who invited you this. And if you're a coach with me, I want you to do the same thing with your customers. And we want to talk about what you like the most about this presentation. What do you feel like Team Beachbody would achieve? Well, I can't speak because I keep seeing this time that is running out. I'm trying to hurry. Do you think that Beachbody would fit your lifestyle and help you reach your goals? And which option would be best for you right now? Would you go customer or would you go coach? And these are just some other things that you can start to think about. How many people can you help? And that, guys, I can't even begin to explain how narrow-minded I was thinking as I was coming into this, because I swore no one would listen to me. I did it because I was selfish and because we needed money. And now I've expanded so much, and it's so mind-boggling as to how much I've changed as a person and as to how many lives I've changed because I stepped out of my comfort zone. I also want you to think about your goals and your dreams, and what do you think coaching can do for you? Would it be more income-based? Could it be fitness and personal improvement? What do you think would be good for you about coaching? And we have 7.5 minutes for questions. So let me unmute all. Everybody is unmuted. Let me see if I can pull y'all up. Okay. Does anyone have a question? Anyone? Was it helpful information? Hey, Ella Butt. All right, I'm going to mute everyone. If you have a question, flash your hand in front. Okay, y'all are muted. Does anyone have a question? We only have 7 minutes. I know it was kind of a little bit longer than I expected, but did this help you guys? And do you have any questions? Nope. All right, I'm going to stop recording.